survived the war. Jenny made her way to Houston, Money, and the three brothers came to Houston. They were liberated from the concentration camps on May 8th, 1945. And on May 8th, 1949, Three Brothers Bakery was open in Houston, Texas. So that's a very important date in our family. It's the day that they all felt reborn. They opened on a street called Holman, then they moved to Alameda, and I think you're going to interview Sigmund later, but he tells a story about how I think the first day they made $19. And they learned in the beginning that the biggest problem is now there are cars and you have to have parking. And they didn't think about that because I guess in Poland that wasn't really an issue.
When we came to Boston, from Boston we came to Houston because my sister was already here. I was not used to it because in Europe it's 70 degrees every day. Over there, over here was like 120 degrees. So I worked there for 3 months and I got out of there and I went and I found a bakery on Holman Street. It was right across from Beth Israel. And I started over there with my two brothers. We did everything by ourselves. It was very bad. We didn't have no parking place. We didn't understand parking place because over there, you know, people walking, and here they had to come with the cars. So we were so bad. We had such a beautiful rolls of bread, which we had to give it away for the pigs because we couldn't sell it. Was a little farmer used to come every day and pick up whole sackfuls of rolls and bread. So beautiful. And we stood by that bedtime for about 2 years, and then we started doing a little bit, and we've been there for about 4 years, and then we took another bakery on Alameda. The man was one from the army. He had and his wife a little corner bakery where Leff's brothers had a big supermarket, and we were in corner, and we were there till 1960. We saved every dollar, and we built up this location over here. And in 1960, we moved in here in May. And the first year, we had the toughest time of our life. We had 2 competitions with Alfred's competition here at the bakery, right on Stellar Lane. And the next one was one man. He came from New York with his partner, and they opened up a little store across from us. And they were selling a bread for 13 cents. Our price was 16. So we had to survive all that hard time for 2 years. We hardly could make it. And when it started off, after they finished that road over there in South Braeswood, because that was only until a little bit further than our bakery, that was the whole street. After that, you couldn't get through. And they opened up the street, people start coming in, and we start doing good. And in 2 years' time, we started buying new equipment, and we started off with new equipment until 1980. We had all new equipment, and we throw out all the old ones where we used to have cheap equipment, which was no good. We had to make mostly by hand. And in 1980, my son finished college in the 80s, and he come into the bakery and he learned, and he started working together with us. My other brother's son came in too, and they all managed the front. And I was the one who would take care of all production and the front, and till 1990.